Hello and welcome to the product demo for two most fundraising kit for product-based companies. A product-based company is basically any company that sells products. Now, if you are a founder of such a company, then this fundraising kit has been specifically made with you in mind. It will help you do everything that is needed to raise funds for your startup. So let's just check out what it contains. It first of all contains a pitch deck template. Okay, the template has been made on Canva and includes all the important slides that you need to create a convincing pitch deck. Okay, we'll go through all of that once we start actually demoing the product. I'm just giving you the walkthrough now. It also consists with AI prompts and helps you create the content that you need to put inside the actual deck. So you create the content over here and then you just add it or copy paste it to the slides. Okay, so this is the pitch deck template side. Then once you have the pitch deck template, you also need to have a convincing finance model. So again, this section has the instructions on how to create that, and it also comes with like a really good finance model template. It consists of unit economics, okay, financial projections, covers everything, has integrated formulas, so you only need to do the bare basic stuff, teams and salaries, assets and depreciations, and comes with a cool integrated dashboard that takes the information from all other subsheets and presents it in a very convincing manner. Okay, so we'll in this demo we'll go into details of how to use this as well. Then after that, we have an investor database. So the investor database basically consists of like as I mentioned earlier, over 3,000 plus investor details. As you can see, it also has the email IDs of the partners, their location and everything, right? And if you don't want to use it through Notion CRM, so this is US, this is Europe. Okay, again, all the details, and also the emerging economy of India. Yeah, as you can see, all the information is there. Okay, now if you don't want to use Notion CRM, as I was saying, we also give you this entire data in the form of a Google Sheet. So you can just access it directly from here. So again, as you can see, all the details are mentioned here as well. So you can just download this sheet, you can edit it, make a copy, and then directly integrate it into any mass emailer tool and just start reaching out to investors once your pitch deck and finance template is ready. Okay, so we'll just cancel this for now. Okay, then there's instructions on how to use this entire thing with navigation and everything, best practices or everything basically that you could possibly need. And everywhere we have AI assistants. Okay, now there's this one place to create your elevator page, there's quick links, there's fundraising tasks that you can track. You can track your progress of fundraising. You can track your investor interactions, how much people have shown interest with the money they're looking to invest and everything. You can also track your calls and meetings and everything. You can create a reach out email with like a really good prompt. Okay, so that was the walkthrough. Now let's get started. To get started, just click on this button that says duplicate. So this will duplicate the file to your own Notion workspace. Right now, what you get when you download is just basically a simple file that is there for everyone, and then you just have to, so it's a template, right? Whenever you are downloading a template, you'll get one link to download it, and then it's not editable. So you just have to duplicate it so that it comes to your workspace and becomes editable. I think I made it too complex, but just remember to duplicate the template so that it becomes editable. Add it to your own workspace. It's being added. And there you have it. Now it's been added to your own Notion workspace. If you don't have your own Notion, just sign up using a Google account. It's completely free. Okay, so let's just create a business that we have in our mind, so it helps us go through this product very easily. Okay, so one sentence elevator pitch for my business idea. Let's describe our idea here. So, idea. Cool, simple. You can have a better idea. I just came up with something on the spot just to help you understand how this works. We'll generate an elevator pitch and see a luxury skincare brand that was equal from or something. You can keep updating it. You can try different variations of it. Right now, let's just keep it as it is. If you don't like Notion AI here, you can just copy paste the prompt into ChatGPT, Gemini, or any of the other free tools that you have. Cool. So now these are the places where here you can add your website link, your LinkedIn, your Instagram, because whenever an investor asks you for a link, it'll be easy to copy paste from here. You can add the name of the founders here. So let's say I will add it John, Jane. Okay, last month's revenue. This, make sure you keep updating it. Let's say 1 million USD. Gross profit margin, let's say 35%. That is $350,000. Okay, right. So basically you get the point. You can add this information. So these are the key points that people keep asking you. So you have it here for all of your team to access. If you have any tasks, so like I can just add create the pitch deck. Okay, and we will see this is ongoing, and we will say the deadline for this is supposed to be 1st to 6th of December. Okay, let's say end date was to 6th of December, and it's been added, so you'll have it here. You can also see all your tasks on a board here. Okay, due, ongoing, completed. So like a nice task system. This is again where you can add if an investor has been interested in you and stuff. Now this will get later once the pitch deck and finance model is ready, and again calls and emails will also happen there. Cool. So now let's go to the pitch deck template. In order to start using this, first click on this link. It will take you to the Canva template. Okay. Again, in order to make this usable, you have to create a duplicate. Same logic. Once you duplicate it, it gets added to your own workspace and becomes editable. Okay, I'm sorry I made it a bit complex earlier, but basically duplicating is to make sure that it's editable on your own workspace. So click on File, click on Make a Copy, and done. A copy will be made. Right. Cool. So let's change it to pitch deck template or pitch deck. Right, so pitch deck for green fields. So this has been created. Now this deck contains all the necessary slides that you need to create a really good and convincing pitch deck. Okay, so it has the title slide, it's fully editable. It has the opportunity slide. Okay, now here also we have made sure that we give statistics. So when you're creating content, I'll help you understand how these statistics etc are to be created. You need to mention the sources as well, so that it's a convincing opportunity. It's not something that you just pulled out of thin air. You can show the solution. You can change this with a video of your own products. It's good to have one. If you don't have it, just replace it with an image. You click here, you go to uploads and just add an image and then go up to here. You can go here. Again, everything here is fully editable. You can move this around. You can move this around as you want. You can edit the thing very easily. Okay, so this is again very easy to edit. Yeah, again with here also you can change the logos and everything. Testimonials. Okay, you have your product information. You can just showcase all the products that you have. If you have too many products, then just categorize them into 3 to 6 categories. If you have 6, just duplicate this slide and show 6. I'd suggest not to go more than 6 or else the deck will be too cluttered. Then you have your key milestones. Okay, if you have not achieved any milestones yet, just make it to future milestones. Unit economics, this is basically a breakdown of how much it costs to create a particular product and how much money you make on that particular product. So product wise description of how the unit economics works. This is average unit economics for your entire products. If you want to show it category wise, you can just show it category wise, but you'll have to duplicate this slide. It'll be a bit difficult to show it product wise if you have more than 10-20 products, because then you'll have 10, 20 slides just showing unit economics. So it's good idea to show average values. Okay, then you have your business model. Okay, how it works, what's the distribution, how you get the revenue streams and all. Your current traction. If you don't have any current traction, just delete this slide. Market size, again, sources. Competitive analysis, how you are better than your competitor. Go to market strategy, like what is it that you want to achieve in the next few years. Financial projections, how much money you're going to make. Now, for all these graphs, they are very easily editable. You just have to click here, click on edit, and then you can just change these numbers. Okay, so I can do 90 and it'll just get edited, as you can see. Same thing for the pie chart over here. Just click on it, edit. 60, we'll do 70, and see, it automatically gets edited. You can also change the colors and everything. Okay, now moving ahead, we have the teams. I think we were at financial projections. We have this funding ask. Again, you can edit it. Okay, percentage wise, just change the figures here. The team, thank you, you can obviously change this. And then it also comes with a really good style guide with all the icons that you could possibly need, primary colors, secondary colors that you should use. So this is the pitch deck. Now what about the content that goes into it? So this, again, you can edit the name from green fields. You can just call it blue fields. That makes sense. Okay, you can change this logo, you can change this thing. Now how to come up with this content, right? So you just go here and then you use this AI prompt. Okay, so generate for 2-3 word taglines that my company's unique proposition. We'll add this thing. Company. Cool. So this is a position. You just copy paste it here also. Right. For the ease of this thing, I'm just gonna copy paste it here as well. Alright. So see how easy it is to make content now, right? So you just click on generate here. You click on generate here. Okay, right, you click on generate over here and let it complete its thing. Generating. Cool. Now let's look at all the content that has been generated, right? So this is your tagline, whichever one you like. I like organic elegance or pure eco luxury green glamour. Let's go with sustainable beauty. Okay, just go here, change this luxury skincare to sustainable beauty. Right, so just go, okay, now go here, which one do you like? Eco luxury skincare for discerning parallels, for eco conscious beauty, the eco-friendly meets elegance. I kind of like this one, but you can keep editing it and keep giving it updates. So you get this, go here and you put it here. Drag this, and yeah, there you have it. The slide is edited. Okay, now let's look at the opportunity slide. Okay, now for the opportunity slide, we go back to this. Okay, we go down. Remember, we had already created content for the opportunity slide. Okay, so here See, all I did was added the description, and it has given you three really good points that you can add as an opportunity. It has also given you statistics like 70%, 60%. Okay, so these are the details that can be useful to add or to showcase in your opportunity slide. Now, of course, this is an example. You can edit it, you can make the prompt better as well. This is again supporting data. So let's just generate this. Again, I've just added this part. Okay, now see, this has given you statistics. Okay, so this again gives you points for arguing your case. Growth in the luxury skincare market. The luxury skincare market is projected to grow from so and so. Consumer shift towards sustainability. This so and it also gives you the reports and resources from where it has gotten this data. Now, of course, you can't completely and fully rely on this because sometimes it does tend to hallucinate any kind of AI. So just make sure and double check that all the details that have been mentioned in terms of figures and numbers and sources are actually correct. Now, once you have this information, you choose what you want, edit it a little bit, add it here. And once you have the 3 lines, go here and then just change the opportunity slide details here. Just change the number. So let's say instead of 65, this is 55. Change this, draft it properly. If you want to reduce the size of any prompt, just mention it here, make it smaller, whatever, and it becomes easy. Okay, and again, you can use any AI, but you can just copy paste the prompt while trying to generate the content so that it helps you. Now, the same thing will happen for solution. It doesn't make sense to go through each and every slide because then this will be an hour-long demo. But let me just show you something else. Okay. For slides that have numbers, what we have done is we have created this table. Okay, you can go and check out what these numbers are with your finance team, with your accountants, with your CFOs, and then once you have this amount, or if you are like a one-person team, just figure out this data, input the data over here so that you get like a complete picture of what needs to be added to the slide, and then just copy paste this into your deck template. So once you have this data, just change this up, add the details here, and just go to edit and add it over here as well. Okay, so that's for the pitch deck template. Okay, now once you have your pitch deck ready, the next step would be to actually go and check your financials. Now again, there'll be some back and forth in the financials. Once you do financials, you might realize some things need to be changed here, but like we have to choose a flow. So you go to financials, you go to that sheet that I was talking about. Like every other thing, you go to file, you make a copy, and we are going to call it finance plan for greenfields. Make a copy, okay, and then it becomes fully editable. All right, good. So first you have to go to your unit economics, okay, and then you just have to change these numbers. So let's say this is, I don't know, a skincare moisturizer, whatever you can add. Rate, unit is given, units needed, and costing. So it gives a detailed breakdown. What is the bill of material cost? So these things are automatically updated here. Everything in blue is automatically updated. They have formulas. You just have to add the things in black. So what's the labor cost and all of that, and then you get like a total breakdown of what's your profit and everything is going to be, right? So just add the things in black, which are very self-explanatory, and you'll get your unit economics. It's that easy. Okay, we've also given instructions at every point. We also have this welcome thing where detailed instructions are given. Okay, after you have your plan ready, just delete this welcome slide before sending it to investors. Okay, now once we have the unit economics ready, the second thing is financial projections. You can add any milestone here. I've said raise funds. Okay, just black. So this is raise funds. Okay, so you can add it quarterly. Then what you have to do is you have to just predict how much units you are going to sell in each quarter. So instead of 30, let's say I am planning to sell 50. Okay, it automatically gets updated. See, instead of 45, let's say 70. Okay, see, it automatically gets updated. The way it's doing this is it's taken the unit economics information from this unit economics subsheet. So you don't have to go and edit everything. You just have to predict how much units you're going to sell. Okay, that's it, and everything here is automatically done. Okay, you have to predict it for, now we've added 3 avenues of sale: online sale, offline sale, and own marketplace websites, everything that we thought. You can replace this, you can add your own. Instructions have been given how to add your own newer sources of revenue as well. But right now, if you don't have a website, let's say you're selling through something else, so you can just add distributors. Okay, the unit economics still would kind of remain the same. If it has to change in certain cases, we have given instructions on how to sort of drag and drop the formula. So it comes with very detailed instructions. You don't have to worry. Okay, and of course, if you ever get stuck at any point, we are there to help you. Just send us an email and we'll try to solve your queries and doubts. Okay, so once the revenue part is done, this is other income streams. You have your operating expenses. Now, based on how much revenue you're making, again, it takes the information from unit economics and it automatically predicts the operating expenses and costs. So you don't have to do anything new. Your COGS expenses will automatically be calculated. Costs for other income streams, so which are not from the products that you have mentioned in unit economics, that is something that you just have to. Okay, now here, social media marketing, paid digital ads, all of this you have to put, and you also get your CAC, so marketing cost per se. This just is your budget that you're planning. Here, total HR and admin, total salaries. Now, to calculate total salaries, go to teams and salaries. Just mention the structure of the company that you want, all the people that you want to hire, the department who they report to, hiring schedule, base salary, allowances, performance bonuses. That's it. Okay, and also if you plan to give them an annual increase in salary, just mention that here. That automatically calculates the total monthly cost, and it then does this entire calculation on an automatic basis using our formulas. You don't have to do anything. This will automatically keep getting updated. Okay, so how much money you're spending per employee each quarter comes here, and then how much money total you're spending on salary comes directly here. If you want to remove certain things, just delete it. It won't make a difference. If you want to add certain things, just add a row and then drag the formula. All the instructions have been mentioned on how that is done as well. So once salaries are calculated, you just put in your predictions for rent and any other expense that you want, legal consultation. This damages and warranties is 1% of the revenue. Okay, so it has this formula. You can change it from 1% to something else as well. Again, instructions are given. Capital expenditure. Now this is basically anything that it's capex, anything that you buy for the growth of the company that is not related to your operational expenses. So expense not related with day-to-day activity, like company vehicles, office computers, one-time purchases. You can add them here, or the schedule as well. Okay. Now, based on this schedule, there's something else that we have to do. So you have to go to capex. Okay, you've added this schedule. Okay, there's machine depreciation and like basically the name of the expense and the depreciation as well. This is a little bit more detailed. If you don't want to do depreciation, just delete this subsheet and delete this depreciation column from here. If you don't want to go into that much details, but it will really make you seem professional if you have this. Okay, and it's very easy. Just add the cost per unit, number of units bought, the total cost is calculated, add life in years, how many years approximately that machinery is going to be functional, and based on that, this monthly depreciation is automatically calculated, right? So once it's calculated, you don't have to do anything else. It just calculates the value of that asset every quarter. So this is going to be the value of that asset in this quarter, then in this, then in this, and then as you go below, it just calculates the total depreciation for each quarter. So there's nothing complex here. Okay, you just have to basically add the machines that you bought or are going to buy, the cost, all of these things, just that's it, and the depreciation will automatically be calculated, and it will directly be shown here as well, as you can see. Okay, so that was capex. Debt, if you have any debt, any loan payments, you can just add it. So just total loan amount over here, and then how much principal payment you do. Okay, and what is the interest? So interest is 9%, so it's calculated here at 9%. If you want to change the percentage, you can just change this here and here, so it'll automatically work. Add the principal payments over here, and your total debt payments are also calculated. Cash in bank, however much money you have in the bank currently, just add that figure over here. This is an input, that's why it's bordered in red, if you can see. Once you add it here, everything else automatically has its formula, so everything else literally is going to be calculated, right? Just add this figure. Okay, and then you have your financial projections. Finally, all of this data automatically comes into your dashboard. You don't have to do anything for it. It will automatically show and show everything in the school charts and graphs and everything, and it will be presented to the investor in a really cool way. All you have to do here is just change the funding ask. So let's say Instead of this, you're funding us, instead of 500,000, I'm saying this much. Okay, see, it's changed, right? Automatically changed. Okay, add any notes and assumptions, and your financials are basically done. Now, go back here. Now that the financials and everything is done, you can go to the investor database as discussed earlier. I mean, I've already shown it to you, so I won't get into that again, but you have all the investor database. You can just start sending emails to them. We've seen how this works. This is also very common if you want to add something. So let's say Jane Masters, who's an angel investor. Contact person, again, since she's an angel investor, will be Jane. Jane at Jane. Tom, add the number, whatever it is. Let's say she's from LA. Okay. We have reached out to her today. Okay. And we have scheduled a call with her on Tuesday. And we'll just add the time. Okay, let's say from 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. is the call. Now it has been scheduled, first call schedule, it's automatically come here. You can just change it to anything, loss, term sheet signed, closing formalities, etc. And from your assessment, you think she might invest $500,000. Okay, you can add any additional notes. You can go and have her own file open. Right, about the investor, progress notes, all this information comes here. Okay, so you have all the information you want for every investor. As you can see, the meeting has already come here. So if you click on this, see, you can add all your notes and everything. So call meeting schedule, you can see on your calendar directly. Now this final thing is like an AI prompt where you can actually create an email to reach out to investors. So let's just quickly create this. Let me just create this in a second. Okay, we've added this. We are a luxury skincare company that creates authentic, certified, eco-friendly and organic products for eco-friendly customers. Problem we are solving. We already have an elevator page that we have created. So we'll copy this, paste it again. Then let's say dollars 500,000. Okay, let's say who are the investors. Preferably VCs. That's okay. Let's generate this, and you have it. Okay, now this is very simple, very basic. You can just keep changing it and editing it to actually, make it better and more towards your liking. Okay, again, you can use any other AI tool as well. So this is it, and yeah, that's the product. We have come to the end of our demo. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you have stayed till here, I really hope that you download this product and it actually helps you raise funds for your startup. And if you have downloaded it and you successfully raise funds and this template helps or this kit helps, please reach out to us using the email ID given in our description. Or if you are on a Gumroad store, if you're watching this on a Gumroad store, reach out to the email there, because whenever someone actually raises funds using our product, it really makes our day. So we wish you a lot of success and thank you so much.